Hi guys, we're back again. We really hope that you guys, Malaysians, you all are doing well with this staying at home thing. And we pray that the rest of you who are all over the world, you guys are safe. The topic that we are going to talk about today, how to teach your kids to journal. Yeah.
I've been an avid journaler, if there's a word for it. I've kept a journal since I was 14 or 15 years old.
We moved homes a few times, so many times, and
We've got a box in our
she's
storeroom.
got a box, a couple of boxes. Yeah.
And so when we had children, we thought it would be really a habit that is significant for us to instill with our children. And so we started with Seth when he was about 5 years old. We started his first journal. We think because it's a form of self-expression. I mean, imagine children start expressing themselves when they are young through play, through arts and craft. But when you learn to journal, you're putting words into your emotions and your thoughts, and it really brings a deeper sense of meaning into self-expression.
So how did we start this journaling with our children? I think it all started when Seth went on a holiday with Dad to Taiwan, and we printed a very simple journal for him, and in different pages I think it had several prompt questions like what kind of food you tried today, what was your experience like, how did you feel, where did you go, and every other day during the holiday he would actually sit down and start filling this up, sticking stickers here and there, and then to our amazement one word became one sentence became two sentences, and eventually maybe a whole page of writing. Yeah.
And so that journal is now kept as a memory, and he often goes back to it and recalls different things that he has experienced in Taiwan. Another reason for teaching your child how to journal is because eventually they would come across situations where they have big feelings and big feelings that are difficult to express, and so a journal becomes like a safe place for them to write it down. I remember when I was growing up, I had many hours just sitting down and writing down how I felt about certain things. The writing process always was very therapeutic, and it brought clarity to my mind as well. And so one of the ways that we thought of that would make it easier for children to express their emotions is by printing out an emotions chart that looks like this. And I found this on Google. I printed it out and then just very roughly laminated it. Seth will then be able to refer to this anytime when he feels some kind of emotion that he can't put into words. Now, some of these words are very, very big, and so he would come and he would ask, Mommy or Daddy, what does arrogant mean, for example?
So it would actually be a good time for you as a parent to also explain or define certain feelings based on this chart.
Yeah, so you might want to try that out. Seth started this at about 6 years old, where he's learning more vocabulary and more words. And guess what? Just with the lockdown, the other day, with his permission, I found a page that he wrote about the whole coronavirus, rapidly spreading, and he expressed disappointment because certain events were cancelled. And then further on into the lockdown, he also expressed that there were times that he really enjoyed family time. And so I think we're beginning to see the fruits of journaling. Some parents would think that, oh my gosh, it's such a big thing for people to try. So what's one tip that you would give them?
Firstly, set your expectation as low as possible. You don't need to have big expectation. You can journal once a week. Have a certain day in a week where you reflect back, and also don't be disappointed if you miss a day or a week. I think the key to this is just to be consistent and to carry through.
Yeah, and it can also be fun. So bring out your craft stickers,
colours,
washi tape, whatever it is. Make it as fun and bright as possible.
We hope that some of these ideas would actually spark certain conversations, get going, right? So we'll see you in the next episode. It's also a really good time for us to start videoing and putting some of these ideas and tips together.
See you in the next episode.